Hey guys, Ralph here, True Power Trumpet Fitness, and welcome to Fabulous Friday. As you can see, we have averted Armageddon for the time being. I don't even listen to the weathermen anymore. I just get up in the morning, look out the window, and act accordingly. We got a little bit of dusting and rain, so there's basically nothing left. Now, supposedly, it's all hell is going to break loose Saturday night into Sunday. We'll see. But anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Takes a little bit of an explanation. I haven't done this in about 30 years, and I'll explain, and that's it. Anyway, here we are. Hellacious double C's. I don't know if that came out on the laptop, but it was so locked in and so easy. And then right down to one of my must-goes, my favorites, the Tyrolean song. We're up an octave, we're down an octave, we're jumping double octaves and all this sort of stuff, ending on a double pedal C. Not a mark on the lips anywhere. Now, before I get into it, marks on the lips. Guys, they're very, very telling. Now, there is some redness there, as you see. Okay? That is just blood flow. That is absolutely fine. What you don't want, if you're getting a white mark, that is blood flow being clumped off, restricted. A white mark when you take them is not great. It's not great. And sometimes even worse, that blue ring right around, okay, that is blood flow being restricted as well. Clumped, restricted, whatever. Okay? That is not what you want. Now, here's the deal. What I haven't done in 30 years, that was 3 straight hours of practice. 3 straight hours of practice. Okay? And I'm telling you, I haven't done that in 30 years. Because of the snow coming, I sort of worked my way around that I would have this body of work in the morning. I went from 8 to 11. All I did was Arbin. Okay? I played some double C's, but basically the most of it was right in my happy zone. Multiple tonguing, characteristic studies, the variations in etudes, some interval, ba, 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 bum. I mean, just straight Arbin, 3 hours. Now, you know how I do it. I like to have rest in between each thing. A lot of spit buzzing, a lot of kettlebell, okay? But it has been so long, I don't even know. I'm taking for granted it's 30 years. Yeah, that I have gone 3 hours straight. Okay? And my chops feel fresher than when I started. And they were right up to double C when I started. But you heard it. Now, I had a half an hour respite. I did a lesson from 11 to 11:30. And this is about 20 minutes to 12. Okay? So I did have that half hour off. But guys, if I was abusing my chops, that half hour off would have been even worse because they would have swollen, they would have stiffened up. We've all been there. Couldn't be further from the truth. Everything was as resonant and as crisp and pure as you could possibly be. Down to the low G from a double C, pedal double C. Guys, 3 hours. Okay? Now, again, all of you should be able to do this. if you have the correct mouthpiece. Now, I told you many times, now we got to get this straight. I've told you many times, it does not take 3 hours to develop chops. It doesn't. But it does take 3 to 5 hours, a la Doc Severinsen, to create virtuosity with these chops. I told you, I've had ranked beginners that have never played a note before. And Jerry has too. They go right up to double C. You don't need that for chops. But those guys are definitely not great players. That is where the 3 to 5 hours comes in. Okay? And if you practice 3 to 5 hours and you do it correctly, you are not going to have any backward steps whatsoever. None. Nothing to warm up the next day. Now, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I usually don't do videos on the weekends. Okay? I'm chock full of other stuff with my other channels and my other businesses and whatnot and family and all that sort of stuff. But what I will do first thing in the morning, without a warm-up, I will do exactly that thing, what I just did, up to a double C and back to the Tyrolean song. Okay? That is a wonderful combination of Maynard Ferguson down to Doc Schutzer, technique, tone, low, high, fullness of tone, musicianship, and all that. Okay? Guys, if I am going to be stiff, trust me, stiff and sore, it will be tomorrow. It's been 30 years since I've done this. But I can guarantee, I feel it already. There is nothing to be stiff and sore about. Now, here's what I'm also going to do. I guarantee that I will definitely do Saturday morning. Okay? I can't guarantee what I'm going to do because I'm so busy this afternoon. I've got lessons and kettlebell classes and all that. But what I'm going to try to do is put in another 2 hours. Okay? And if I can put in another 2 hours, I will make another video later tonight. And it'll just be a quickie. And tomorrow will be a quickie too. It won't be a full thing. Just be a quickie. I will play exactly what I just got through playing. I'll tell you how my chops feel, the sensations and everything, and that'll be it. It won't last 2 minutes. Okay? I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that. Okay? Channel my inner Doc Severinsen, right? But I will try. And that, if I can do that, please, the little ditty I give you Saturday morning after 5 hours is going to be very, very telling. Very telling. So, I'm not guaranteeing it, but you see 3 hours, and I'm telling you guys, but you just can't go old school. And no matter what happens, you just keep that thing on your mouth for 3 hours. No, that's not what I was doing. It felt at times like it was crashing, and I would take it off, set up, spit buzz, maybe do some kettlebells, and then get right back to it, the proper setup, and then I go. That you can do forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, as long as you can sit in a chair. And anybody that's tried to do 3 straight hours, 5 straight hours, guys, the focus to just sit in a chair for 3 hours is is not easy. It's not easy. And especially at my age, when I'm not doing it for a specific reason, I'm just doing it to prove a point. Oh, a couple times, every system in my body was crying out, "Oh, put this away, Ralph. What are you trying to prove?" Well, I'm trying to prove that this stuff does work. If it's done correctly, it does not break down, it does not beat up chops, and this is the only system out there that can make those claims. Anyway, love you all. Eat and drink your fruits and vegetables, and I may see you later tonight, but definitely tomorrow morning. Love you all, guys.